Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim from My Feather Nest, if you don't already know. So anyway, today I'm going to show you a very easy DIY project. I mean, it is so easy. It's a bit on the messy side, but it's super cute. And what I'm going to be showing you is how I made this moss lampshade. I actually made several of them. Now, of course, this one is probably the smallest that I made, and I also used some kind of crazy Spanish moss on this one to kind of give it that really wild, overgrown look. But the other ones, as you'll see at the end of the video, I'll show you all of them and how I've displayed them. You can kind of just create whatever kind of look that you're going for, and use whatever kind of moss that to your preference. But anyway, like I said, it's a very easy DIY, a bit on the messy side, like I said, but super fun and really inexpensive. So if this is something that you think that you may be interested in completing, then go ahead and continue to watch this video and you'll see what I used to make. All you're going to need to complete this project is, of course, a glue gun, and you're going to need plenty of glue sticks. This project does use a lot of glue. As well as you're going to need some scissors if you have a lampshade that you need to cut off the fabric from. As well as, obviously, you're going to need a lampshade. This one I purchased at a local store called Rose's. It was only $3.49. But the other ones that I have, one I already had, it was just really old, and the other one came from a thrift store. And so therefore, check out your local thrift store, see if you can find the right sizes. This one I will be cutting the fabric off of. And also you're going to need various mosses, whatever your choice is. This actually is a little bag that I have left from Dollar Tree, their reindeer moss. I also have various Spanish mosses that I purchased from Walmart, as well as I have a bag of this sheet moss, which is what I used on the lampshade where I did not cut off the fabric. So that's all you'll need to get started. So first things first, you're just going to cut off the fabric from your lampshade. Like I said, if this is the kind of lampshade that has the bars or whatever have you going down on the form. So that is what I'm going to do now, and I will be right back with you. Here is my lampshade with none of the fabric on it. It took a little strength. The easiest thing to do on mine was to rip off the little seam cover on the top and on the bottom, and then just start cutting and pulling away. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just start gluing. It's just that simple. Some of the moss and whatever you choose, you can do a mixture of the browns and the greens. You can just do all the green or all the brown. Whatever you have, make it to, your desire. And like I said, one of them that I did, I used nothing but the Dollar Tree moss, and it looked great. It just so happens that I've got this Walmart moss that I'm going to incorporate. And I did find that it was a little easier too if you started with this inside. And that's what I'll be doing again. And also, one of the lampshades that I also did a combination between the green reindeer moss as well as some of the browner Spanish moss. And that was kind of cool. And so I will just show you just a snippet here of what it looks like. This Spanish moss stuff comes in kind of like a longer strands. So it might be better if you take it and maybe rip it apart a little bit if you're going to use this. I know that working with this moss from the Dollar Tree was great because it was already in kind of like littler pieces, so all you have to do is kind of pitch it and go. But I think this is going to be kind of cool because I think I'm going to leave some of it dangling on this one just to give, another, a different look, so I don't have all of them the exact same. So anyway, I'm going to take my old nasty glue gun here. This is like a little mini one. And I'm just going to start gluing. Man, that thing's smoking. Anyway, and then you just kind of pinch and go. Just try to be careful that you don't burn yourself, if that's possible. I always tend to get a little boo-boo when I'm working with my glue gun. Anyway, so all you're doing is just basically kind of pinching it on. And then, I'm going to like this. I think I'm going to like this kind of wild, crazy look. But anyway, it's just that simple. So what you need to do is, like I said, make sure you cover the whole thing. And then when you're done, make sure you flip it around and make sure that you have all of the bottom covered. Just try to cover as much of the lampshade form as possible. And then at the end, you can go back and kind of look through, and you might find some bare spots and just add more glue and add some more moss. It's absolutely that easy, guys. This is such an easy, cute craft. I think you'll really like them if you do them. It's, like I said, a little messy, but super easy. So I'll be back to you when I am finished gluing this one. So I am all finished with gluing all of my moss on, and I really love the way it turned out though. It's very wild, it's kind of crazy looking, but when you see the other ones that I made, you'll see that this one is a very much different. So like I said, I covered the whole thing. I've got pieces kind of dangling down. And like I said, this is just my wild one. This is like a crazy hair moss lampshade. Anyway, okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and show you the other ones that I made and show you how I'm using them right now in my house. Okay guys, so I am out here in my sunroom. You remember the sunroom that you've heard me talk about vamping and redecorating that I have yet to show you? So anyway, I actually have started the process. This is a room that we actually were using as a homeschool classroom, but we are going to go a different path next year, and so I am going to kind of set this space up for just another extension of our like as you leave out of our back door, you go into our sunroom, and then from there you go into our screen house. And if you guys have not watched that video, I have a video on my channel where it shows you how I've got my screen house decorated, and I will try to link it right here in an iCard. Anyway, so this is what I was talking about. This is another one of the moss lampshades that I made, and this one I used the brown moss as well as the green reindeer moss, and I placed a battery operated candle in it, and I will make sure that I get a picture tonight of how this looks. It's really cute. It sets like a little cute mood lighting. I really think it's cute. This one right here is a little bit smaller, and this one I just used the reindeer moss on, so it's just all green. Now as you can see, I put a candle in this one as well, but these are the battery operated candles from Dollar Tree, and it is actually a little bit too big, so I'm going to have to find a smaller one. And so what I'm going to do with this third one that I made is I'm actually going to just hang it right here. And all I did to hang mine was I just used some clear fishing line, and I just took one really long piece and just brought it around and nailed it into the roof of our sunroom. So anyway, like I said, they say to do things in odd numbers, and so I like things in groups of threes, and so I'll be hanging this one right here, and I'll be placing another one of the battery operated candles in it as well. So here's what I did with this one. This lampshade was the type of lampshade that doesn't have the metal bars going down. It's just like a solid lampshade. It just has a ring right here, and then the the part that holds where the light bulb screws in, and then a ring down here. And so you couldn't have cut away the fabric from that one. So this is where I ended up using that sheet moss that I showed you. And all I did was piece it together kind of like a little puzzle piece, and I glued it on. I realized that I had this really cute old lamp that has like these, like these little metal, flowers on it, and it's kind of rusty and it's chippy, and I love it. I kind of use it as an outdoor type of lamp on my porch. I've had it in various places, but I was not using it, and so I thought, now that I'm revamping this sunroom, it'd be cute to put out here, and I thought that this moss lampshade would look super cute on it, and I love that it turned out. And I use the curly light bulbs that are Cool Touch light bulbs, so it doesn't get hot. I leave it on in the evening. It's of course on right now, but I leave it on in the evening. It doesn't get too hot. It doesn't mess anything up. But if you decide to do a lampshade like this, like I said, just make sure that you ask somebody. Make sure that it's not a light bulb that's going to get really hot. And like I said, I use the Cool Touch, like the curly cute ones. Okay, so that's it. That is how I have decided to use my moss lampshades. Once again, I'll tell you again, it was a very easy, inexpensive project. It's always fun to upcycle and recycle old things that you may otherwise throw away. So if you have some old lampshades sitting around, these would be really cute in a garden area. They would be really cute to hang from a tree. I've actually thought about doing that, but for right now, I'm actually going to use them in my sunroom. So anyway, guys, I hope that you get some inspiration from watching this DIY, super easy DIY, and I will try to make sure I insert some pictures of what everything looks like at night once I get this third one hung. So anyway, guys, have a great day, and if you've not already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be a part of my YouTube family, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.